Ah. Hello. Oh, hang on. 1 second, 1 second. Hello, Mary. Yeah. 1 second, 1 second. Okay. Konnichiwa. Whoops. Everything's fine. Don't even worry about it. Everything is going according to keikaku. Keikaku dori. Hello. Sorry, I was listening to the slow damage menu music, but it was not the vibe for starting out a stream. I couldn't mentally start the stream while listening to like the samba choir in the background. I need something else. Alright. Hello! Oh shit. When will I remember to put my phone on Do Not Disturb before a stream? The answer is never, not even once. Hi, how's it going? It's nice to see you. It's good to play slow damage again. It's back to the gay shit. Playing... What have I been doing the past 2 days? I have been... Well, I had a Christmas thing that I did with family. That was nice. That was nice and fun. And then I've been sleeping. And also planning some stuff for the Christmas stream on the 22nd. You should be there. Oh, right. Let me know if audio is good, by the way. If BGM's too loud, or I'm too loud, or too quiet, or whatever, I don't know. Where's my water? Look at that. Oh yes, good. Ugh. Why did I start sweating immediately after starting stream? I can't turn on the fan. It's too loud, I can't turn it on. I just have to suffer. Wait, is my bit very good? Yes, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. The fuck? Okay. Anyway, do I have stuff to talk? I never remember if I have things to talk about. I always remember after I start playing the game that there was stuff I wanted to talk about before I started playing the game, but right as I start stream, my head just empties. I say konnichiwa and all of my brain matter depletes. I got none left. Nope, it's not there, it's gone. Alright. Where's my fucking... I'll play slow damage? I do. I will play. Ready? What? Can you hear the slow damage music? Is it audible? Can you hear the samba choir? Also, new layout. Not really. What? Let me go. Swing. Hear that? Oh, I didn't even realize that's a little. It's a little matchy thing. Matchy guy. What's it called?
Slow damage.
That's loud for me. That's loud for me personally.
Slow damage.
Slow damage. How's that? Voice loud enough?
よ
Yeah.
よ
Yo. Yeah, BGM here is quiet. Yeah, it's better. Also, why are all of these on 69? Did I do that? Did I do that or is that the game? I don't know. But either way, it's pretty nice. Alright. Let's get some... this. Gonna play it again. Oh yeah, and I have the little scrolling content warning now. Across the bottom of the screen. There's also another thing there. You wanna see what's behind that little banner? What's supposed to go in that little box at in the bottom left of my stream layout? You know, I put a little ribbon to cover the title of that because I didn't have anything to go in that little box because you know what? You know what that is? That's where I meant to put my Twitter. And I was just like, you know what? I don't feel like putting it there. So I put a little ribbon over it. Okay, anyway. Let's see if I can remember how to read. Okay. And also if I can remember what the fuck was happening. Because the last time I played this was like 3 weeks ago. Anyway, I was scheduled to work the morning shift from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and I remember, I keep moving my mouse over that side. 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Then returned for the evening shift from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. After that, Arimura took over for me, so I went straight back to my apartment. The period from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. was known as the night shift. This was the longest of the shifts, but in exchange, there were far fewer patients to interact with. As I smoked a cigarette, I contemplated going to roost, but I figured I might wander around town a bit beforehand. And I'll yawn real quick. Maybe I could find out more about the goddess of whimsy or whatever. It's hot. It's not even that hot. It's like 24 degrees. It's not that bad. Why am I hot? Oh, and we're going to the free exploration right away. Okay. I got a roost. I'll wander around town. I don't know if it'll pick up on stream at all because it's barely picking up for me, but there is a very, very quiet mumbling sound in the background. There is a quiet mumbling sound in the background of this game and I am not a fan of it. I'm uncomfortable with the quiet mumbling. This is my studio. Cool. I have a bed, but I always sleep on the sofa. Yeah, why do you do that? Quick question. Sofa's close to the door, so it's easier. I'm too lazy to walk all the way to the bed just to sleep. Wow, Tor. Wow! One corner of the room has all my art supplies. It's my designated painting space. The overpowering smell of paint fills the room. Personally, I'm used to it, but Tucker and Ray always complain. Yeah, I remember when I used to do acrylic painting when I was younger, and oh boy! Toy uses oil paints, doesn't he? That's probably even stronger, to be honest. But acrylic paints, oh boy, those have a smell to them. My entire room smelled of them. Okay, yep. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? What's Hagoita? The main road that cuts through Abarocho. You see a lot of tourist families enjoying the exotic ambience. Have we been to Hagoita? I don't remember. Let's go there. Huh? Oh. Pap? Pen, pineapple, apple pen? Do you think that's actually a pen, pineapple, apple pen reference, or is that an actual hotel thing? Ooh. Got some trumpets? Pachinko! Oh no! Pachinko kosupasu? I don't know what that one means, but also we have karaoke, very nice. the pachinko, that gives me fucking... Oh my god. The memories of pachinko, being in Japan and just walking past the pachinko place and the automatic doors reacting to you as you walk past, and they just open and you just hear the wall of sound. It's just like... And then they slowly close as you walk away. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, this is Hagoita Street in District D. This road passes through every Shinkomi district from A to E. If you travel west down Hagoita, you'll reach District C. Travel north and you'll reach District B. District D is considered the entertainment district. The greater Abaro neighborhood is located here. It's the biggest district in terms of land. Hagoita Street features a wide variety of businesses, from restaurants to recreational facilities to host and hostess nightclubs and more. Do you think all of this exposition narration is meant to be Toa's knowledge? Or is it just exposition narration? Because something about Toa makes me think that he doesn't know shit about anything. I don't think he'd know this much about about everything. With the constant traffic, it's the noisiest part of town all year round. As I was walking down the street, I saw Eiji standing outside the convenience store. He was frowning and gazing out at the street like he had something on his mind. Oh, hi Eiji! You're Mary's boy. Oh, hello Toa-san. Hello. Ooh. Is he worried about something? He is. He's your boy. Ask a random question. Euphoria up. Euphoria down. Ask. Ask. Just like ask if he's worried about something. Maybe. I feel like role playing as Toa, he would not be like, "Hey, you worried about something?" He'd be like, he'd ask something dumb. I want to know what the dumb shit he's gonna ask is. Negative.
Yo.
Penny for your thoughts? What the fuck? Oh, it's nothing important. What the fuck did the... I should probably get going. See you again, Toa-san. What the fuck was that interaction? See you. That was the most socially inept interaction I've ever seen in my life. What's the matter? Toa-san, are you headed somewhere? I'm just wondering. Something on my face? Oh, do you want to talk about bombs?
Yeah.
No. Figures much. Just thought I'd ask. Okay. This is all Eiji has to say to me. Just saying hi to Eiji. Roost. Where else we going? Kokinoko Bridge. End of windy Hagoita Street. If it's bridge condition. If you're not taking a water taxi. What a taxi. I do just be wondering. The shadow people are back. This is the big bridge at the southernmost tip of Hagoita Street, Shinkomi's main arterial road. It's the only bridge over the sea between districts D and E. No water taxis or underground tunnels. For that reason, you have to take this bridge to get out of District E. For the most part, only the locals use this bridge, no tourists. In the early hours, you mostly see students and office workers making their morning commute, but once the sun sets, you start seeing more prostitutes and partygoers. For the residents of District E, this bridge is a vital gateway. Good to know.
Toa-janai.
Toa-janai? Ray! I've missed you, Ray! I've missed you! I've missed you! I've missed you and your coat and your earrings. Where are you headed right now? Yeah, just wondering. You? I found a wallet in the park, so I'm gonna take it to the police station. Oh, hi someone! Don't worry about being late. We only just started. Nice to see you. Oh, he's taking a wallet to the police station. What a good boy. I love you, Ray. Toa, I left those madeleines I got on the table for you. Did you eat them yet? This is the same thing as last time. He keeps leaving me food. And I know for a fact Toa didn't eat it. But I'm gonna say it I did. I'm gonna force Toa to... I don't know if I'm lying by saying I ate it, or if I actually am deciding that I ate it, but I want to make Ray happy. I ate it. Positive. Yeah.
Hey.
Wow, sometimes you actually do eat stuff of your own volition, huh? On occasion. In that case, I'm gonna buy lots of different stuff for you. There are so many sweets I want you to try. Doing my work right now, so you'll be in my background music. Gonna hear the carrots on my back. Of course, no problem. I'll do my best to be very, very gay background music. I said on occasion. I don't eat that much.
嬉しいわ。
It's fine. You can just eat it whenever you feel like it. God, I feel like I got a stray cat to finally eat some kibble. Wow. Honestly, yeah. Toa is very cat-coded. I feel like, you know, there are characters that are dog-coded and there are characters that are cat-coded. Toa is extremely cat-coded. Right? I feel like Ray is dog-coded. He started compared to a cat later in the game too. Yeah, I thought so. I feel like Ray's a dog, you know? He's a very very happy presence, always here to help. I feel like cats don't do that. Although I do think Ray would suit cat ears. But I think he's dog. I think he's a dog.
行くわね。
Anyway, I gotta go deliver that last wallet. See you. See you. Dana.
何？
What is it?
別に。
別に.
ね
It's cold today, isn't it? Aren't you cold, Toa?
特には。
Yeah, but I don't care. God damn it, Toa. What? Really? Maybe you don't even process it. My god, Toa.
え。何？
Okay. I'm sorry, Ray. I have to leave you now. Mwah mwah. You're beautiful, and I love you. I love you very much. Mwah mwah mwah. Take a little break. Imoto Shinzo Park. Let's go Central Park.
Oh, Toa.
Oh, Toa. Oh, who? Oh, Taku. Hi. I missed you too. Well, you know the old lady at Tajima's, right? Yes, my icon. My love. My favorite character in the game. Yes, I know her. I found her crouched on the sidewalk in pain. No! So I carried her back to the shop, and then she gave me some stuff as thanks. Ooh! Look.
No.
You can have some too. How about this? Pull something out of the bag. First it looked like a pack of cigarettes, but upon further search, I realized they were candy cigarettes. Wow, Taco really is offering me candy cigarettes. God damn it. He wants me to accept it. Or either I absolutely want to take I absolutely want them. I absolutely want the candy cigarettes. Give them to me.
どうも。
Thanks. Say, want anything else? You can have more than just that, you know? No thanks. Don't hold back now. Ooh.
そうか。
Don't hold back. There's some savory snacks in here too. How about this?
それは。
Big katsu.
これはな。
These are my favorite. They're great. Goes well with booze too. Oh. But it might be a bit too greasy for your taste. I'll give it a try. Listen, you said it goes good with booze, so Toa will eat it. It's the only way you can get him to eat anything. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Sounds good? No, you're not gonna get going. You're gonna talk to me more.
Hmm?
What is it? Is there something on my face?
いや、
Nothing. I like that you can just like bother them with like menial phrases. What's the matter with you today?
特には。
It's nothing. If you say so, I guess. You just keep talking to them after the conversation's already done, and you just keep staring at them, just like, what? So what do we got? We got like from Ray's Joy. What's gotten into you from Mayu's annoyance? No problem for you from Taku's admission. Don't hold back from Taku's amusement. We got the croquis. Mysterious guy always rambles at me. Goals unclear. Got much going on here. Clue. Right. We got the fish. Got wormwood. Goddess of whimsy. And flower language. Refreshing my memory quickly. Okay. We're moving on. Let's go to Roost. Oh no, Roost ends my exploration. Shopping street. Oh, this is the daddy's place. I remember. Hey, Tawa! I turned to find a tall blonde man waving at me in the distance. Oh, is it Nipple Man? Oh no, I forgot! I forgot to bring Lucy up. Where is she? I don't have her. I don't have Lucy. My new stream setup, I don't have Lucy set up yet. Lucy, where are you? Lucy, come back. I miss you. I need your help. Oh god, you're so big! I always forget how big you are. Cover up with this indecency. Thank you, Lucy. I love you, thank you for your work. It's Tawa!
Yo.
Hey.
聞いてよ
Get a load of this. We were trying to get a payment, but Kotaro, he ran off chasing the Dodo.
Ah.
Oh, that person has the new Yukimi-chan rubber strap. Lucky. Oh, who's Yukimi-chan? How can you see that from here? I've got very sharp eyes, like a hawk. Of course. You need very sharp eyes for your anime girl.
タワ
That reminds me, Toa, want some candy? People are just giving me candy today? Positive, turn him down gently. Make up a reason. Wow, I cannot accept the candy from Mayu. I'm not allowed to accept Mayu's candy. Turn him down gently. They're both euphoria up. I feel like I want to see what kind of dumb shit Toa makes up.
Negative.
Negative.
Yeah.
No thanks.
誰
Didn't think so. That wasn't even a reason. He just said no. I wanna go home and watch. Same. Kotaro was getting all hot-headed. When you see him punching guys, do you get jealous, Toa? Yeah, a little. Which... Of whom in this scenario are you jealous? Of getting to punch someone or being punched? Probably being punched. Let's be real. I think Kotaro killed him by now.
どうかな
Nah, he's smart enough to hold back. True, good point. You know a lot of things, Toa. Yeah. Toa does not know a lot of things. Toa is head empty. Shopping street. That's where I am. Residential area. Ensho. Koto Ensho. Oh, and I can bring down Lucy now. Thank you for your service, Lucy. My ever diligent censor fairy. As I stood around gazing down the street, a flustered man shot past my line of sight. Oops. Oh, it's you! Hey, I just saw Mayu. Wow, your theme song. Hey Toa, did you see a guy rushing through here? He went that way. Cool, thanks. We were trying to collect his payment when he gave us a slip. Hold it, fuckface, it's all over for you. It's all over. Wow. Hold it, fuckface.
Oh.
Oh hey, you're still here. Yep. Kotaro had returned, dragging something behind him. Then he flung it at me. It was the guy I saw earlier. His face was now beaten beyond recognition. Hello. Does no one in this game have a fly that does up properly? Do you not know what zippers or buttons are? Come on, man. Damn it, that was practically nothing. So could you help me out? I need to blow up some steam. Respond vaguely, refer up. Decline politely. Wow. The way Toa just doesn't want to do anything ever. What an icon. Decline politely. Respond vaguely. I don't want to decline straight up. But I don't want to be like... Being vague is shitty. God, it's like the lesser of two evils with Toa. Just try to... Cause like, Toa and I have polar opposite personalities. I'm always just like, yeah, sure, whatever. Well, I don't know what's happening, but I'll do it. And Toa's just like, no. Never even once. Let's do vague.
ネガティブ
Negative.
Hmm.
Not in the mood right now. Fine then. Tired of pulling his ass, so I guess I'll call Mayu. Yeah, I just saw Mayu. Castle's not picking up. So if you see Mayu around anywhere, could you tell him I'm looking for him? Oh, your pack! Lucy! Get back to your work. Get back to work, Lucy! You know... Is that too much work to do right now? Here, do you... No, I'm gonna do it. Do you want it to... stupid... I wanna really emerge. I really want... I want to emerge Lucy in the world. I just really want... Slow damage, capture. Okay. Okay, and then, okay, so check this. It's a blur. And then dual filtering, I think. And then get it to 9. Okay. We can put it down here. And then on Lucy, I'm doing, this is my hack, if I can remember how to do it. Okay. Oh shit. And oh god, how do you do it? Is it this? No. I remember. You do it. So the red channel 0, green channel 0. Just go with me on this. Go with me on this. Okay. I can't even remember how to do it. Oh my god. Nope. I forgot how to do it. I can't do it off the fly. I was gonna try and do dynamic filtering so that Lucy would look like she was in the game, so she would have the lighting of the world. So she would blend in even better. So it could look like she was like actually hovering around Mayu. I just want to incorporate Lucy into every Just Blue game. I just wanted to be there. She's just here. You know? Okay. No, I can't remember how to do it off the top of my head. Oh well. I'll do that next time, so that she can really be, so she can really be immersed. Oh, Katsuro, so this is where you've been. No, perfect timing. We gotta carry this dude back to HQ. See you later, Toa. Wait, Toa. See ya. Also, what did Kotaro mean by blow up some steam really quick? I just had that thought. He asked if I wanted to help him blow up some steam. What did that mean? Anyway, what's around here? District E's residential area. Yep. If you live in Shinkomi, chances are higher apartments in District E. The downdraft from all the skyscrapers creates strong winds in the area. Shinkomi, the closer you get to the shorelines, the taller the condo buildings get. Back when business was booming, construction companies disregarded building code provisions in order to create a lot of units within a short time frame. These apartments lack amenities and an earthquake resistance, but in exchange, the rent is dirt cheap. Yeah, I would... You meant fuck. Yeah, I assumed... But you know... I was living in a world where we're pure and innocent. I'm pure and have never had a bad thought in my life. Just then, I heard footsteps approaching. Wow, people just keep approaching me.
Oh.
As I turned the corner, I collided with a guy running at full speed. You, Sonic the Hedgehog! You again. Yeah, it's me. Did you know, back on the mainland, they all think that Takasatogumi is a construction company, even though they're actually gangsters. Construction company equals Yakuza, and yet barely anyone knows the truth. This what makes me a little scared of this town. This Sonic just ran into me at full speed and is now going on like a sad monologue at me? What the fuck is happening? Did you already know that? Did you know? There's this artist named Dysphoria, really unique art style. He has a bit of a cult following. Rumor has it Dysphoria himself is pretty psycho, but he's got no shortage of fans who want to be his art model. Wonder why. Scary stuff. The deathmatch. Hey Nada, I haven't said a word. What's happening? Did he just have all these thoughts in his head for a long time and now he has a person to say them at? And so they're now just all vomiting out of him? That happens to me a lot. Deathmatch arena. The deathmatch area, I went there and it's nuts. Bunch of weird guys prowling all over the place. Buildings are falling apart and everybody's fighting. Plus it's Yakuza and prison hole. Major post-apocalyptic vibes. Going there is a death sentence. Anyone who likes that place has got to screw loose. Hey, my favorite boy likes that place. Did you know? Debtors who can't make their payments turn into dead weight. Then the cleaners come and pick up that dead weight. I hear they put it to use somehow. One of them is called Clean Dishes. My dishes though. Isn't that the name of the that's I know that Clean Dishes is a thing. Anyway, what? How did this conversation start happening? Hello? Has Toa said a word to this man since he ran up to us? ... What? Nothing. Don't have anything else to say. Alright then. It's nothing. Wow, that was... He really just ran into me, went on absolute soliloquy shit, and then just had nothing else to say to me. Alright. Towards Atelier. Studio. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I investigated this place already. These places are still... What? Places aren't green yet. Go 8th Street. I want to make the things green. I want to make them green. The music in this area is pretty neat. Okay. Okay, just talk at the void. Talking to the air. Okay. And now I can go to Roost. We end the exploration. Exploration over. 11:41 p.m. November 15th. Like usual, I headed to Roost. As the smooth jazz played overhead, I sat down at the bar. The place was kind of dead and the manager looked bored. Ray was nowhere to be seen, so he probably wasn't working today. Oh, we got some more illustration of pretty drink. The manager promptly started making my drink. A few moments later, he placed a glass full of amber liquid in front of me. I grabbed it and took a sip. A sip, enjoying the burn of the liquor against my throat. Then I pulled out a cigarette. Right as I lit it, however, I realized the manager was staring at me. I tilted my head inquiringly. Then he turned and called to a man sitting at the end of the counter. Oh? At this, the man whipped his head up. Fraise, The artist is a wound photo posted on the blog. I looked over and my eyes widened. It's you! I knew it! It wasn't that well hidden, but I still knew it. And I still feel proud of myself for guessing. It was Ikuina! Ikuina! Ikuina is in the flower delivery man. With his glass in one hand and a large paper bag in the other, he rose from his stool and moved over next to me. For a fleeting moment, a familiar scent tickled my nose. What is that? It's the wormwood, probably. That's my guess. Whoops. Take me back. Konbanwa.
まさかあんただったとはな。
Oh. At this, the manager looked at each of us in turn.
もしかして知り合い？
Kind of.
あ、はい、ちょっと。
驚いたな。そんな偶然があるんだね。
本当に。
Ikuina nodded bashfully, then looked up at me.
俺も驚きました。まさか。
Does he even know my name at this point?
とはでいい。
No.
トワさん。
Smiling, he repeated my name carefully.
憧れのユーフォリアがトワさんだったなんて。
My favorite artist. Oh my goodness.
憧れ？
はい。トワさんの絵、すごく好きなんです。
Oh. There was a feverish glimmer to Ikuina's gaze. That's
初め
intimidating.
て見たときに、あまりの感動で動けなくなってしまって、一目惚れでした。そのくらい魅力的だったんです。
I'm intimidated by this man.
言葉なんかじゃ言い表せないような、心臓に突き刺さるような衝撃を受けました。
大げさ
Oh,
だな。
look at Toa's smile. Toa smiles. Well, a pretty boy.
そんなことないです。でも、その絵を描いていた人と、実はすでに出会っていたなんて、運命ってすごいですね。
Oh. What little... What is that? It's like a goat with an eye forehead? What the fuck? Is that the coaster? The word destiny instantly made me suspicious. I took a sip of whiskey. I am also suspicious of this man.
俺もブログであんたの作品を見た。あの画像は本物の傷じゃないんだろ。
At this, Ikuina looked away, still smiling.
そうです。あれは花を使ってるんです。
The fuck? Huh? How did... Whatever.
花？
はい。花を潰して形を整えて、画像処理ソフトで少し加工してます。
How? Never mind. Flowers. Since Ikuina worked at a flower shop, he probably had easy access to whatever flowers the store failed to sell. Still, who would have thought to use flowers to create the appearance of a cut?
花を傷に見せようと思った理由は？
それは、
Hesitantly, he fell silent and looked away. Pinching my cig between my fingers, I flicked the ash into an ashtray, then took another drag. I was planning to wait until Ikuina started talking, but the silence lingered. I glanced over to find him gazing passionately at my hand.
気になるか？
I waved the hand that was seemingly the focus of his attention, and he snapped to his senses.
あ、すみません。俺つい。
いや、傷か？
I held at the back of my hand, where raised scars snaked like worms. Glee. Ikuina was immediately drawn in once more.
トワさん、この傷跡は。
Yes.
手だけじゃない。体中にあ
Don't
る。
look so proud of yourself, Toa. I rolled on my coat sleeve to reveal my arm. Toa! Toa! His eyes swiftly glued to the countless dark torch scars. This is a weird interaction, right? This is... Whatever. These art fucks. His reddish purple smoke brightened.
どうしてこんなに。
I wonder.
好きだからな。
切り刻まれることが。
Thought so. I nodded. He frowned at me in disbelief, but not in disgust.
トアさん、
He looked up at me with determination in his eyes.
お願いがあるんです。トアさん、ユーフォリアは絵のモデルを募集してるん
I
で
am
す。
so suspicious of this man. I don't know what he has in mind, but I'm not excited for it.
ああ、
俺をモデルにしてもらえませんか？
As he spoke, he fixed at me with a beseeching look. He's a little bit too
No,
desperate. I refused him point blank.
絵は俺が描きたいと思ったら描く。今のあんたに対して
Brutal.
そう思わない。
そうなんですね。残念です。
He was clearly disappointed, but didn't seem ready to give up.
でも今の俺に対してってことはいつかは描いてくれる可能性があるかもしれないってことですよね。
ま、そうとも言うな。
It's really living the artist life. Someone finds out you're an artist and they're like, could you draw me? You just have to be like, no. No. Don't ever say yes to a request of someone asking you to draw them. Specifically if they ask you for free. Don't. No. Never give in. Though I couldn't guarantee when that day would roll around.
俺諦めたくないから。よかったら連絡先を交換してもらえませんか？
Is this what art horrors are like? Is this what the fine art world is like? I don't know shit about fine art. Is this even fine art or is this weird art? This is the weird art world. Apparently this guy was more persistent than he looked. His eyes remained firm. He has looked pretty persistent this entire conversation tour.
ああ、
I nodded without hesitation. He blinked at me in surprise. I had no real reason for agreeing to his request. I just didn't mind giving out my contact info to whoever wanted it. Yeah. We pulled out our cell phones and exchanged numbers.
ありがとうございます。そうだ、もしよかったら。
What? Quina lifted a paper bag at his feet. Suspicious. Then he reached inside and pulled out a single blue flower.
これ青いけどバラなんです。綺麗でしょ。売り物にならない花を店からもらってきたので少し痛みがあるんですけど。
I'm suspicious of this rose. As I took the rose, he smiled.
今日はお会いできて本当に嬉しかったです。ありがとうございました。
I have a blue rose tattoo for this game. Ah!
それ、アブさんか。
I interrupted the flow of conversation to indicate his glass. He hastily looked down at his drink.
はい、そうです。よくわかりましたね。
This bitch drinks absinthe. Wow, this bitch is so weird. He looks so like just a normal guy, and he's so weird in every aspect.
前に店長に飲まされたからな。好きなのか？
はい。トアさんはどうですか？アブさん。
嫌いじゃない。
そうなんですね。それじゃあまた今度ゆっくり飲みましょう。
Mm-hmm. He downed the rest of his drink and rose from his stool. Then with a polite bow, he headed to the register to pay his tab. I sipped on my drink, listening to the tap of his shoes as he left the bar. As the alcohol slid down my throat, the manager shot me a look.
どうだった彼？
Weird.
まあま
モデルとしては？
あ、なしだな。
Wow.
そうなんだ。残念。でもあの画像の作者だからね。もしかしたら化けるかもよ。
かもな。
Hmm? With that brusque retort, I crushed my cigarette in the ashtray. Then on a whim, I glanced at the blue rose on the counter. Under the bar lights, the veins in the petals stood out sharply. Cool. After I left Roos, I staggered home in the direction of Murase Clinic. Don't fall asleep on the side of the road again. one point, I paused and looked over my shoulder. Thought I felt someone's eyes on me. It's either Fraise or Sonic. But no matter how many times I checked, all I saw were dark buildings with no signs of human life. Ugh. I heard a car approaching, then heard it pass by. Guess it was all in my head. With that thought, I kept going. Got some whimsy news. Oh, Shinkomi times from A to Z. Victims be sad about the goddess of whimsy. Oh. Oh, slow damage. Oh. November 16th, 1:35 a.m. Towards Atelier. When I returned to my apartment, I switched on the TV, sat down on the sofa, and started drawing on my sketchpad. Wow, it was off. Tucker's been around. Oh. All my energy was focused on drawing a flower. Classic. Specifically, the blue rosy Quina gave me at roost. For some reason, as soon as I got home, I felt a strong impulse to draw it. I wasn't sure why, maybe because of its unusual color. Drawing it with a blue pencil, too. Generally, I preferred to draw people. I had no interest in landscapes or still life, so I rarely drew them. My desire to draw was erratic at best. I was only struck with the impulse on rare occasions. Even I couldn't predict when the urge would strike. Oh, flowers. Occasionally, I paused to look at the blue rose as I worked. Flowers are delicate, soft, living things. They needed sustenance to stay alive, and without it, they withered and died. It was smooth and rounded, and if I crushed it in my palm, it leaked fluid. I had never stopped to examine a flower before, but now that I was trying to capture one on paper, I could kind of understand why Fraise... The title of the stream is not a lie. I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm trying my best. Why Fraise liked them so much. The faintly damp petals were reminiscent of skin, the veins not unlike those in a human body, the moisture like blood. Eee. Normally roses were red, but if red was the color of passion, then perhaps blue was the color of cold rationality. What did blue roses signify anyway? Ray probably knows. I set my pencil down and grabbed my phone. Come to think of it, yep, that's so. Ray had mentioned something about flower language. Pink gerbera meant sublime beauty. Red geraniums meant I'm happy that you're here. Was there a meaning for blue roses too? I decided to search it up. Found it! Sorry, that's an earworm of mine. Every time someone says I found something, I can't help it. Blue roses didn't exist in nature, so their meaning was originally unattainable. But as science progressed, they changed the meaning to dream come true. An impossible dream made real. You're at hanapedia.com. Quina's gleeful face flashed through my mind. He said he loved my art, that I was his favorite artist. From his perspective, perhaps it really was a dream come true. ... I gazed at the flower in my hand. Its petals were hanging open limply, and the leaves were on the verge of withering. When I leaned in, I could smell a strange sour smell faintly mixed in with the natural fragrance of a rose. It's just a flower, its life easily terminated by human hands. If it were a sentient creature, what would it say with its last breath? Yet! I had a feeling that would happen. I rested the rose in my palm and slowly closed my fingers around it. A dull blue lump withering in my hand. The darkness, it almost looked like a rotting human heart. Cool! Neat. I love it. What? Hello? Shimmering scarlet light, swaying gently like flower petals. The light was fuzzy, like vision blurred by tears. I was sitting, knees tucked up to my chin. I could sense someone kneeling close behind me. Hello? A slender hand reached out and cupped my cheek. Following the fingers, I looked up. Silhouetted by the scarlet light, their face was inscrutable. I could hear them speaking to me in a soft voice, but I couldn't make out the words either. Softly, they stroked my cheek. What the fuck is happening? The hand was sweet, delicate, and tragically cold. Okay. Okay. What happens in Ohio? I see. Next day, 9:58 a.m. Technically, I was scheduled to work the morning shift, but I didn't wake up until minutes beforehand. Wow. Considering Taco didn't come to wake me up, I was ahead of schedule by my standards. Yeah, a whole 2 minutes. Oh, it's the little... I love the little toddler silhouette. An hour after the clinic opened, I finally arrived downstairs. There, I found Arimoto during my job. He let me take his place, glaring at me all the while. So I followed my usual dull routine at work, and then in a blink, lunchtime rolled around.
Konnichiwa.
Hello? I heard a soft voice and looked up. Standing there was Ikuina, holding some kind of basket.
先日はどうも。
His lips curled in a giddy grin as he spoke under his breath. I'm so suspicious of
どう
you.
も
Reflexively, I inclined my head slightly.
村瀬クリニックさんへお届け物です。
As he spoke, he raised the basket in his hand for me to see. It's like with small purple flowers.
また匿名か。
はい。
He shot me a guilty look. The clinic had now received 3 different bouquets. I rose to my feet and accepted the basket of flowers along with the payment slip. As I did, I caught a hint of a peculiar sense, one I'd smelled a few times before. For a moment, it reminded me of the absence I drank at the Roost, but it wasn't quite the same.
実は今日診察をお願いしたいと思って来たんです。
Okay, happy night, guys. Cool. Thank you.
診察？
はい。怪我をしてしまって。
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He rolled up his sleeve to reveal a white bandage.
転んだのか。
硬い茎を切るときに手が滑ってハサミで切ってしまって。
Yikes.
うちを受診するのは初めて。
はい。
I set the basket of flowers on the counter, picked up a pen and clipboard bearing our new patient form, and handed them to him.
この紙に記入を。
He took the form and sat down on an empty bench to fill it out. Hi, Ray! Just then, Ray appeared at the end of the hall. He wasn't scheduled to work today, but he didn't have plans, so he came to help regardless, because he's the nicest person in the world.
あら、何そのカゴって、もしかして。
ああ。
He pulled the basket close and frowned down at the contents.
また匿名希望さんからなのね。これで3回目。もしかしたら LINE した時に自分が送った花が飾られているのを見てテンションが上がってみたいな感じで続いちゃってるのかしら。
What the fuck? Why am I yawning? Hello?
花は可愛いけど。
With a strange smile, he admired the blossoms.
この花パンジーね。
Oh.
とっても綺麗な紫。花言葉は
Pansies are forever associated with Animal Crossing to me. I'm sorry. Animal Crossing and being gay.
確か思慮深いとか物思いとかそんな感じだったかしら。パンジーってもっとロマンチックな花言葉だったような気がするんだけど。とは知ってる？
Why the hell would Toa know?
と思うか。
Exactly.
そうよね。
あなたのことで胸がいっぱい。
Mm-hmm. I turned to the sound of the quiet voice. Quina was standing there, clipboard in hand. Evidently, he'd finished filling out the form. Ray and I exchanged glances, and Quina smiled bashfully.
すみません。紫のパンジーの英語の花言葉です。
英語。
話が聞こえてきたからつい。
やだ。びっくりした。愛の告白かと思っちゃったじゃない。でもすぐに花言葉が出てくるなんてさすがは花屋さんね。
I think it was probably a love confession. That's my prediction. I think he seems a little bit obsessed with Toa a little bit.
そんな
He fumbled shyly in response to Ray's flattery. I shifted my gaze to the purple flowers in the basket. You're all I can think about. That was the significance of purple pansies. Tuber, a sublime beauty. Geranium, I'm happy that you're here. To put all three together, it really started to feel like a passionate message. Almost like the sender was madly in love. These anonymous gifts each secretly possess deep significance, almost like a cry for help. Of course, it wouldn't be unreasonable to dismiss it all as a coincidence, but... I sensed someone's gaze and looked up. Quina was staring straight at me. And like last time, there was a feverish look at his eyes. The smoke that rose from him took on a faint red tint, swaying endlessly. It's the only one who knew what the mystery sender looked like. Conversely, no one else knew except him. Tuber's geranium pansies. Quina had delivered all three. Then I remembered the blue rose he gave me. Blue rose's dream come true.
これお願いします
He offered me the clipboard holding his completed form, all without once breaking eye contact. For a few seconds we stared at each other in silence. Then I took the clipboard.
生稲さん、診察を受けるの？
はい少し怪我をしてしまったので
あらやだ。大丈夫？呼ばれるまで椅子に座って待っててね。
Screen's flickering again.
はい
それじゃ花は預かるわよ。
Ray took the basket and the payment slip and walked off down the hall. Stared at my work screen, feeling Quina's gaze boring into me. Thought back to the night I encountered him at Roost. Couldn't prove it, but my gut was telling me something. It's also telling me something. Just sit up straight. Give me a moment. To rearrange my whole shit. Hello. When it was time for his appointment, Ukina went into the exam room. Then he returned to the waiting room 10 minutes later. He's watching me again. I could feel it without even looking up to confirm. Ukina was staring at me. Pretending not to notice, I kept working. Then it came time for Ukina to pay his bill.
生稲さん、生稲隆さん。
Ukina stood up and walked to the reception counter. When I looked up at him, he gazed back at me intensely. He's blushing.
1070円になります。
Very reasonable price.
トワさん
As he placed his cash into the receipt tray, he spoke to me in a breathy whisper.
本当は今日作品を作ろうとして失敗しちゃったんですこれ
He rubbed his arm as he spoke.
結構ざっくりやっちゃったんですけど後が残ってトワさんみたいに
Cool! Apparently this was Fraise talking. Can I just call him Fraser? Or will that ruin the mood too much if I start calling him Fraser? He spoke as if this was some accident, and yet his voice carried a hint of glee. Almost like he was hoping for a scar. Back at Roos, he kept staring at mine. The hungry look in his eyes now that I thought about it. Clearly this guy was into scars. Was he just curious about them? Most people just like the aesthetic. I had no interest in those people. So which one was he?
お大事に。
Once he finished paying, I spoke in a cold, steely voice.
それから花もいらない。
He gasped and furrowed his brow. And he turned on his heel and strode out of the building. This, my suspicions were confirmed. The anonymous flower sender was Ikina. And all the flower's secret messages were directed at me, the artist Euphoria. I couldn't stand roundabout methods like his. Normally I'd cut ties over it. Not this time. He was Fraise. The artist behind the wound photo. I couldn't deny he had potential as a motif. As Euphoria, I captured humanity's darkest desires on my canvas. There was at least a chance he might secretly fit the pill. Therefore, I decided to keep an eye on it for a little longer. Toa, do you have... I know the answer to this question is no, but do you have any sense of self-preservation? Slow damage. Purple pansies were the last anonymous flower delivery we received. Cleaner, Fraise was nowhere to be seen. Instead, he started submitting a lot of art pieces to the fourth face. While the images were brighter and more powerful, they were all kind of samey. Still, he was moving in a positive direction. If this was the direct result of me rejecting him, then perhaps this was the prelude to the real deal. Once all traces of Equina vanished, I went back to my regular slothful life. I'm so nervous. That day, I drifted in and out of sleep until well past noon. Then the door flew open and Taku ran in. Okiro! I wasn't scheduled to work today, so it had to be an emergency. I got dressed and headed down to the first floor. "12:15 p.m. November 23rd, so we skipped ahead like a week-ish. When I entered the exam room, the first thing I heard was a man groaning. My nose is itchy! Dude. Hi, groaning gangster. There's a small-time gangster in a cheap, brightly colored shirt, stained red around the midsection. He was lying on the exam table, grimacing in pain, while Ray examined his wound. Relieved, Ray backed away from the patient and Taku immediately started treatment. Ray whispered as he walked up beside me. Ray was referring to an elderly patient who would demand an explanation for his prescription every time he went out to pay for his treatment. Of course, Taku always gave him this information during his appointment, but he still questioned everything. I dealt with him a few times myself. We can't send Toa to deal with that guy. He's got the worst customer service known to man. Taku had opened the man's shirt and was now carefully examining his injury. Passed out on the street. Got a cut from some mysterious person. Ray and I stepped in as needed, following orders as Taku gave them. Once Taku finished treating his patient, he rose from his stool. patient was still grimacing in pain, but his condition was much more stable. Taku shot a pointed look at me and Ray, then left the exam room. Two of us followed suit.
昨日と一昨日も酔っ払って外で寝てたら怪我をしたっていう患者さんが来たな。
Uh-huh.
最近多いわよね。水教な女神だっけ？妙に噂になってるやつ。
それは解放する方だ。今回は言うなれば切り裂き魔だな。
Ray squinted back at him dubiously.
じゃあ水教な女神さんは切り裂き魔にやられた人の怪我を治してるってこと？
全員が同一犯にやられたという断定はできん。
Wait! I'm not tired! ね
そう毎回水教な女神が都合よく通りかかって直してくれるわけでもないだろう。
それは確かにそうだけど、ドアの時は手当てされてたのよね。
ああ、
手当てされた人は全員意識を失ってる間に怪我をしている。全てが同一犯じゃない可能性はあるけど、怪我と手当てがセットになってるパターンが確実にあるのよね。でもそれっておかしくない？手当てされてる人もみんな覚えのない怪我をしてるわけでしょ？覚えがないってことは意識を失ってる間に傷つけられたってことよね。じゃあ意識がある状態で怪我をした人が水教な女神らしき人に手当てをしてもらったって話はないのかしら？
もしそんなことがあったら女神さんの具体的な目撃情報が出回る
I'm
は
like
ずだな。
dead silent right now because I'm just taking it all in.
でしょ？でもそういう話は全然聞かないのよね。ってことはもしかしたら
I feel like I'm just appreciating that Taku and Ray are actually giving a shit about the situation. Because I know Toa's just gonna be like, whatever.
気を失わせて怪我をさせる人と手当てをする人がグルとか？
さすがにそれは考えすぎだろう。そもそもなんでそんなことをする必要があるんだ？
The only reason Toa manages to be the protagonist of a visual novel is that Taku and Ray are dragging him by his ankles. Just like, come on, little guy, you gotta go do protagonist things, you gotta find the mystery, come on. Like, just like waving little treats at him, like, come on, boy, you can do it. Come on, solve the mystery, come on. And so I was just like, don't wanna. That's essentially what's going on.
それはわからないけど、
Not
何か
probably.
目的があるとか。
Seems like that's what this is building up to.
苦しいな。
そっか。
Conflicted, Ray fell silent. Conversation ended there and we went back to the exam room. After the man left the clinic, Ray and I cleaned up the exam room.
水教な女神と切り裂き魔。
Toa doesn't make
トアは
anything
ど
of
う
it.
思う？
Prediction for what Toa is gonna say to this is like, nothing. I don't care. What do you expect me to... Why do you expect me to have an opinion? What's he gonna say? It's the first he's spoken in quite some time, so clearly he's hung up on it.
さあな。
Beats me. Close.
もうちょっとは考えてよ。自分の身に起こったことじゃない。
って言われても。
も
Oh my god. Grumbling, Ray started to tie up the garbage bag. Just then I caught sight of a discolored flower stem. The anonymous bouquets had withered and died.
う、そういえば匿名希望さんの花止まったわね。
ああ、
He tied up the bag tightly.
生稲さんも全然見ないし、匿名さんからの花が連続して届いた時はどうしようって思ったけど、いざ来なくなるとそれはそれで少し寂しいわ。
わがままだな。
本当にね。
Is
生
he?
稲さん 今時珍しい爽やか青年で密かに心の癒しだったんだけどな。あ、
His face lit up like he thought of something brilliant.
生稲さんが働いてる花屋に行けば
We
元気か
sure
どうか
can.
わかるじゃない。
Do we want
そう
to?
だ
とは行ってきてよ。
Why do I have to go?
な。なんで俺が。
I looked at him reproachfully.
行ったことあるでしょ。
Why can't you go, Ray?
場所くらいすぐにわかるだろ。
これは私の勘なんだけど、
He fixed me with a meaningful grin.
生稲さん
Yeah,
って
uh-huh.
とわに
You
好きに
think?
なったんじゃないかしら。
Do you think he's maybe
印刷
into me a
を
little
見た
bit?
時もとわのことをずっと見てたし。
Yeah, I noticed. I noticed that he was a little bit into me. I noticed it. I perceived it. You don't have to tell me. Apparently Ray was paying attention.
あいつはフレーズだよ。
フレーズ？何それ？
ルーストのブログに載ってただろ。
ああ、うん。あのリスカ画像みたいな。
あの画像の作者だ。
え？嘘？
He yelped in surprise and hastily lowered his voice.
ちょっと、なんで知ってるのよ。
Because he's probably stalking me a little bit.
ルーストにあいつが来た時、店長に紹介されたんだよ。
そうだったの？もっと早く教えなさいよ。
He hissed quietly, then paused.
あれ？それじゃあ、生稲さんはもともとルーストを知ってたってこと？
多分な。ユーフォリアの絵が好きらしい。
え、そうなの？それならやっぱり生稲さん、とわのことを気に入ってたんじゃない。
Ray pointed at me with a playful smirk. He's wearing a mask.
なおさら、とわが花屋に行った方がいいわよ。
Listen, Ray. I don't know about that. He's not one of the dating options in this game, so I think it's probably not going to end well. If I was to make a wild assumption.
どうだろうな。
どうして？とわもあの傷の画像気になってたんでしょ？
うちに匿名で花を送ってたのは。
え？
He blinked at me wide-eyed.
そうなの？
多分な。
もし本当に生稲さんが送ってたんだとしたら、急に配達しなくなったのはどう
Because I
し
turned
て
that
かしら？
bitch down.
花はいらないって言ったからな。
え？いつ？
この間、あいつが来た時。
いらないって。送ってたのが生稲さんかどうか
Oop,
ま
sorry.
だはっきり分かってないのに？
And I have my foot up on the desk and I keep making a squeaky noise. I'm sorry.
ほぼ間違いなくあいつだよ。
でも確定はしてないわけでしょ？なのにそんなこと言っちゃったの？
実際来なくなっただろ。
He looked at me in disbelief, then his expression contorted in anger.
とはそれ
Why?
謝ってきた方がいいわ。
Why? He's clearly got some kind of weird obsession with me, and I'm not into it.
謝る？
生稲さんってとわの絵が好きなんでしょ？なのにそんな突き放すような言い方されたら、花を送ってなくたってショックを受けるわよ。
Toa probably doesn't even care enough to tell Ray that he's been weird.
とわがどんな風に言ったのか、だいたい想像でき
So
るもの。
Ray's just gonna assume that everything's fine. Ray, please help.
それにもし本当に生稲さんが花を送ってたんだとしたら、なおさら悪いわ。匿名はびっくりしたけど別に悪いことじゃないし。前から言ってるけど、とわは他人に興味がなさすぎるの。だからそうやって軽率に人を傷つけちゃうのよ。
でもあいつは。
I stopped short. I was gonna give Ray more details about Quina, but on second thought I don't need to. Why not?
あいつはな、
いや、
とにかくちゃんと謝ってきて。連絡先とか知らないの？
Toa.
知ってる。
I swear to God, every time I sit down to play this game, I feel like beating Toin with a stick. Just just rolling up a newspaper and smacking him on the head repeatedly. Actually, no. He's cat coated, so I'd probably get a spray bottle and I'd spritz him. Just go. I just want to spritz him with a little spray bottle. Just. Nope. Bad. Off the table.
じゃあすぐにでも連絡取れるじゃない。直接会って謝るのよ。じゃないとルースと出禁にしちゃうからね。
You know what? Can I? Oh my god, can I type? I can't. I can't type. I've never typed even one time. Oh my god. I'm impeccable. Is there? I don't know how to find what's I don't know what the word is in Japanese. Oh, there we go. Okay, this. Give me that. Gimme. I can't. Why can't I have it? Give it to me. It won't give it to me. Help me. Help. What if I This is nothing. I'm sorry. This is nothing, but it's for me. You're just gonna all have to sit here while I fuck around. Tori ga spray no irastu. Okay, irastu. Tori ga spray no. Yeah. I just need this for me. Give. There we go. This is what I needed. I just needed this for me personally. Here we go. So next time he does some dumb shit, I'm prepared. Alright. Actually, let's just give him one for good measure. Alright. Now that was something I could not abide. Knowing Ray might really do it. I didn't understand why I pissed him off, but then again, he always took issue with my behavior. Since recent developments with Iklina were already on my mind, I simply told myself that this was the perfect opportunity. Headed back to my apartment where I called him on my cell. But it just rang and rang, so instead I got dressed and headed out. Nice clouds. Under the clear blue sky, I ambled down the sidewalk in the direction of the flower shop. Fraise! Eventually I found it, the wooden building with the big glass panels. Peered in it through the window, no sign of Iklina. As I pulled the door open and stepped inside, a female clerk ran over to me. Oh, hello. Hello, miss.
生稲さんは
Just walks in. Iklina-san. Just what?
生稲くんはお休みです。しばらく休むと連絡がありました。
Uh-huh.
そうですか。どうも。
Normal behavior from a normal man. Everything is fine. With that, I walked out. If he was skipping work, then he probably was cooped up in his house working on his art. Pulled my phone from my coat pocket and sent him a text asking to talk. Now all I could do is wait. So I headed downtown to wander and drink some booze. Everything is fine. Everything is going great. We're at Call Street. Got some jams going on. During the day, the downtown area looked dull and drab. This is dull. This is a lot. I'm overwhelmed immediately. The sunlight illuminated all the dirt and stains normally concealed under the darkness of night. As I walked down the washed out street, I spotted something wriggling in the corner of my eye. Is it Sonic the Hedgehog? The two figures wrestling in a dark alley. Toa, your brain is rotten. Were they that unbearably horny right here in the middle of the day? His brain is nothing. His brain is goop. Is nothing but just nothing. I was going to pass by, but then I heard a groan and stopped short. Uh-huh. It's a male voice, and it sounded like he was in pain, not the throes of pleasure. Curious, I turned to the direction of alley. Cool. One man was lying on the ground while the other man straddled him. The man on top had both hands raised over his head, holding something that glinted in the sunlight. A knife, maybe. Cool! He's not on screen right now, but... I wasn't scared. I walked over to them. The man with the knife leapt to his feet. Then he took off down the alley like a bat out of hell. I smell something in the air. His residual scent, perhaps. Is it absinthe? As his footsteps retreated into the distance, a man on the ground let out a whimper. Closer inspection, I can see a medicine vial on the ground beside him, along with a strangely shaped knife. Its blade was curved outwards. Crouched down and examined the victim. He was still moaning and twitching, dosed for something probably. The man who fled must have drugged him in order to try and stab him. Cool! Injured by lying on the street unconscious. Same thing nearly happened to this guy. Picked up the vial and the knife. Don't pick up random vials and knives off the side of the... The knife is a foldable one, so I tucked the blade away, then put it in the vial in my pocket. Don't take it! Okay. Glad I have this asset now. Over the time, the victim would sober up and go back to his regular life. His attacker wasn't really trying to kill him. I knew this. Because I recognized the smell in the air. I knew what it was. Turn back and head out to the main street. He's just gonna leave. Just gonna leave. Just gonna go home. Oh my god. Eventually I arrived in the high-rise condo building I'd woken up in once before. Is he going back to the fucking... He's not going back to the... He's going. He's going. Toa! Toa, no! Toa, bad! Bad kitty, get down from there! It's not for you! Room number was 1403. Passed through the lobby, then rode the elevator up to the 14th floor. Oh, hi, Spambot. It's nice to see you. You've come at a convenient time. Mary, could you handle that, please? Thank you. Then I walked down the hall until I reached the door with the 1403 on the number plate. I leaned in close to listen for any movement. No dice. Didn't necessarily guarantee that no one was home. Grabbed the knob and slowly twisted it. Naturally, it was locked. I'd hope so. Toa! Ring the doorbell first. Or knock, perhaps? This boy is the death of me! Crouched down on the spot and pulled my lockpick wire out of my coat pocket. I lightly bent the tip and set it into the keyhole. I learned how to pick locks while listening to Takusatsu taught it to us so we'd be able to break into debtors' houses if they refused to answer the door, but in most cases people would just bust the doors anyway, so it wasn't especially useful. Following my instincts, I worked the lockpick, and when I felt give, I pulled the wire out. And I stood up and tested the knob again. Door opened, and I walked in and slowly pulled it shut behind me. Like last time, the hall was overflowing with plants. Stepped into the house without taking my shoes off, then I followed the hall to the room at the end and opened the door. There I found the living room I remembered from last time. Like before, the walls were lined with potted plants, and there was the bed I had once woken up in. Not to mention the distinct, unique smell that filled the room. Still exactly as I remembered it, with one significant difference. The plants had all died, including the ones in the hall. The floor was littered with petals, pruning shears, a knife, and other gardening supplies, almost like they were abandoned in the middle of a project. Pulled out the knife I had retrieved from the alley and flicked it open. And I compared it to the knife on the floor, perfect match. Why are you here, Toa? Toa, why are you here? Why didn't Toa call Ray and Taku? Just say hey. Hey, you know that thing that's been going on? I think I have an in. And maybe I shouldn't go there alone by myself with no one aware of my whereabouts. Let's drink some water. Let's have a hydration break. Okay. Set the knife on the floor with dark red stains on its blade. What were the chances I'd find another one of these strangely shaped knives entirely by coincidence? I folded the knife in my hand and put it back in my pocket. On the floor by the first aid kit, I could see dark droplets of liquid. They were dried, sticky, and faintly red. Blood, probably. I looked over at the bed and noticed something long, thin, and white mixed in with the messy sheets. As I approached it, I realized it was an unraveled bandage. Hi, Red. You've joined in the middle of something. In the middle of something that I'm dealing with currently. I'm dealing with a dumb bitch. Dumb gay bitch doesn't have any self-preservation instincts and I'm losing it! Reminded me of the time I woke up here. Then I looked over at a table. There was some sort of lump sitting there. First I thought it was a chunk of rotten meat, but it wasn't. Something I recognized, although it was crushed and discolored. I walked over to the table and examined the lump. Looked a lot like the wound photo posted on a wrist block. Fraise created it by making a flower look like a gash. Which would mean this condo could only belong to one person. Why are you here by yourself? Why are you here by yourself? Why did you come here? Why did you come here by yourself? Why didn't you tell anyone? Why didn't you call Ray Otaku? You dumb bitch. You dumb gay bitch. Bad kitty. Bad. Spit it out. What have you got? What have you got in your mouth? Don't smile, you bitch! I'm just going to smile. Didn't know you're my aunt. I'm dealing with something. He just leaves. Gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him myself. Gonna kill him. Gonna end him. Toa ends with me. When I walked in, Ray spotted me and walked over.
とはどうだった？生稲さんと連絡取れた？
Boy! No, I didn't, Ray. I sure did not get a hold of Ikuina-san.
店に行ったらしばらく休むって連絡があったらしい。電話もしたけど出ない。メッセージは送った。
Found me concerned.
そう。生稲さん、とわの一言がそんなにショックだったのかしら。
It sure did. I shrugged wordlessly, then walked over to the counter and sat down. Toa, I swear to God. He followed after me and let out a sigh.
まあ、あとはもう待つしかないわね。あまりしつこくするのも良くないでしょうし。
So you're just not gonna tell Ray about it? You're just not gonna mention... Please mention it, Toa, please. Please, I'm begging you, just tell Ray. Tell Ray so Ray can tell you that you're a dumb bitch. Just then I heard the door open and someone walked in. Please don't be Ikuina.
いらっしゃいま。え、嘘。
Please don't be Ikuina. Ray looked over to the door and immediately clapped a hand to his mouth. Please don't be Ikuina. God damn it! Naturally, I turned and looked. Standing there with an awkward smile on his face was Ikuina.
こんばんは。
Konbanwa!
生稲さん、ちょっと大丈夫？
Oh, the screen is glitchy again. Cool. Ray hurried over to him. He blinked in a mild puzzlement.
何がですか？
あ、ほら、とわが失礼なこと言っちゃったんでしょ？それで気を悪くしたんじゃないかと思って。
ああ。
Oh, that bandage on your arm seems to be worse than the last time I saw it. Pursed his lips and shook his head slightly.
大丈夫です。
I didn't like how the screen glitched when you said that.
本当に？
はい。
He's got bags under his eyes. Hibbay!
でも、なんだかすごく疲れてるっていうか、顔色が悪いみたいだけど。
Uh-huh.
これはちょっと寝不足で、本当に大丈夫です。
Oh, this is fine.
そう。だったら。
Oh, everything is going well for me.
こちらへどうぞ。
Everything's going well for me in this weird art bar. Everything is going great. Ray led Ikuina to the counter. I could sense him looking at me, but I made a point of ignoring him. He sat down beside me, smiling faintly.
父さん、メッセージ見ました。ありがとうございます。
Uh-huh.
ああ、
I glanced at him out of the corner of my eye. Ray was right. The guy looked kind of gaunt. His eyes were sharper than before.
ご注文は？
アブさんを。
Yeah, huh?
とわは？
お任せで。
はーい。店長。
The manager nodded and started making our drinks. So now I'm just sitting beside him. I lit a cigarette, took a drag, and exhaled softly. Meanwhile, Ikuina stared down at the counter. I could faintly smell that peculiar meadowy scent. I looked over at the manager and found him pouring the absinthe.
でも、生稲さんが顔を見せてくれて本当に良かったわ。とわも反省してすっごく心配してたのよ。
Though I did not.
そうなんですか。
No. Ikuina looked at Ray in surprise, then shifted his gaze to me.
おい、
Dude. I glared at Ray, who stuck his tongue out at me. Ray, you are doing the sensible thing from your point of view. Because Toa is a dumb bitch who hasn't told you anything. But I don't know if you want me to reconcile with this man.
どうぞ。
ありがとうございます。
Ikuina took his glass.
生稲さん、とわに不満とか言いたいこと、
Mhm.
全部ぶつけちゃっていいわよ。
Just really going
どうぞ
on him.
ごゆっくり。
With a jerk and a wink, Ray grabbed a dishcloth and a tray and walked off. Ray, please don't walk away. Ray, please stay. Ray! I sipped my drink in silence.
ウイスキーベースのオリジナルカクテルだよ。どう？
The manager called out to me to get my feedback.
うまい。
よかった。
I could tell the drink was tailored to my preferences. As for Ikina, he took tiny sips of his absinthe. We sat there in silence like perfect strangers. The air between us was tense. Then I sensed his gaze, and when I glanced over at him, our eyes met. He was looking at me with determination.
父さん、
His tone was one of steadfast conviction.
俺をモデルにしてもらうことはやっぱりできませんか？
I looked away without saying anything. Toa, please, for the love of God, be a normal fucking adult about this. Be a normal person for once in your life.
父さんに見てもらいたいものがあるんです。
He grabbed a rucksack at his feet, pulled out the folder the size of a memo pad, and set it on the counter. Cigarette between my lips, I picked up the folder and opened it to find a stack of photographs the size of postcards. There were about 30 of them, and they all featured flowers made to look like wounds. As I flipped through, his art style began to evolve dramatically. That made the one post to Roost blog look tame by comparison. These new ones featured tacky, oversaturated colors and scattered petals. At this point, you really couldn't tell he was trying to imitate flesh wounds. Subjective opinions of his style evolution aside, his new work was brimming with unnaturally raw passion.
どうですか？
Cleaner spoke hesitantly as he attempted to gauge my reaction.
悪くない。
Yeah. It's my honest opinion. After all, it was hard to find an artist who could imbue their work with this much heat. He was reminiscent of an artist in his declining years. My response, a relieved smile, crept up on Cleaner's face.
ありがとうございます。でも、俺ちょっと花から離れようと思ってて。
What medium are you thinking of? What medium are you thinking of going into, huh?
やめるのか。
はい。ちょっといろいろ抑えきれなくて、店に立つのも難しくなってしまって。
He rolled up his sleeves. Both arms were covered in bandages from wrist to elbow. Red stains seeped through here and there.
気がついたら花じゃなくて腕を。花じゃ物足りなくなってしまって、どうしても我慢できなくて。
物足りなくなった。
本当に作りたいものは花の作品じゃないんです。でもそれを実行するのはとても難しくて。
I'm concerned. I'm really concerned. I'm so concerned about this
やっ
situation.
てはいけないことで。
I'm so
それは分
concerned.
かってるんだけど、でも
Mumbled to himself under his breath. I put my cigarette out in the ashtray. It was time. Icklina's catalysis. Catalysis? Catalysis? What? Mary, what does that mean? Gone exactly to plan. Don't smile, you dumb bit. Toa! Don't! Don't, Toa. I swear to God, don't do what you're about to do. I know what you're about to do and don't. Evolution to final form. Okay.
あんたを描く気になった。
Exhaling cigarette smoke, I smiled him faintly. He looked at me in shock, his lip quivered.
本当に
Toa!
ああ。
Gonna kill him. Gonna kill him, gonna strangle him in his sleep. Don't do that with absinthe! Out of nowhere, Cleaner grabbed his glass and downed his absinthe in a single swallow.
ちょっと大丈夫？
Don't glitch out, you dumb screen! Don't do it! Ray came rushing over like he was supervising us from a distance. By the way, Mary, there's like 15 minutes until 2 hours. Let me know when's a good place to stop, or if I should keep going until the end. I don't know. I could probably go for, I think honestly like 3 hours-ish probably. Unless there's a better place to stop before then. Alright.
大丈夫です。すみません。
It's glitching out more often. Wiping his mouth with the back of his hand, he bowed to Ray, then looked at me with feverish eyes. Uh-huh.
嬉しいです。本当にありがとうございます。どうして気が変わったんですか?
Near the end of the route, I say get finished with another hour. Okay, and then I'll finish it today. Woo! Oh, I wasn't expecting to finish today. Ah!
もし俺が酔いつぶれたら
Don't get blackout drunk tonight, Toa. Very bad idea. Bad idea. Instantly, the color drained from his face. His expression was stitched with a blend of hope and despair.
その前に酔いつぶれないように気をつけなきゃって。生稲さん?
Cleaner jumped to his feet, whipped some money out of his wallet and slapped it down on the counter. He grabbed his rucksack and headed for the door.
やだ、どうしたのかしら。まだ具合が悪かったとか?
Toa, I'm begging you. Please tell Ray what's going on. Please. Please tell Ray what's going on. Please have a responsible adult involved in this whole situation. Please. Ray murmured in concern as he watched Cleaner disappear outside. I let out a dry laugh and raised my glass to my lips. I left Roost and ambled down the bustling corridor. He didn't tell Ray. Why would he tell Ray? He would never tell Ray. Why would he need to tell Ray anything about this situation? Why would he need Ray's help? We still had some time left. Maybe I should go see him before I go home. Don't! Time to go say hi. I just like to remind everyone that I'm not using walkthrough for this. I'm doing my own shit. So if something goes horribly wrong, I do take responsibility, but you're also taking responsibility for watching this. This is Scholar Street, the road with the most foot traffic in all of District D. So on the tool straps, parasites, and the cars inside. Dangerous crime rates still pretty high in the alleys. The crimes happen every single day. The police appear to be on patrol, but they don't actually do anything. They don't want more paperwork to deal with. Cool. Just like real life. Okay. I only have one other place to go. Medicine clinic. Did I not get to... Nope, I just... I'm on the Taku route. Ah, dang it.
Oh, Toa.
Damn it. Ah, I wanted more voices with Ray. Whatever. I'm playing at my own pace, so it doesn't matter. But, you know, it's fine. I do like Taku. It's not like I don't like Taku. I would have liked to say Ray. Ray was my first choice, but you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine with Taku. There, Toa.
Yo.
You off the clock? Ran out of patience, so I'm taking a little break. What about you? Just got back from Roost. Gotcha. In that case, here, have a palate cleanser. Handed me a can of coffee, as per usual. Please tell Taku what's going on. Please tell him what's going on. Ray told me about Cleaner-san, did you go to the flower shop?
あ
Yeah, but they said he wouldn't be coming in for a while. Then I bumped into him at Roost. Can you please tell him about the thing that happened in between those two events?
それで
Oh, so you did find him. How'd it go? I wish y'all could have I wish y'all could have seen my face properly when I read that. I think I shut down. Nothing really happened. You sure? Ray told me all about it. Said you rejected his flowers, so his chances are good he's feeling hurt.
別に
Didn't seem that way to me. Well, if he's not bothered by it, then I guess it's no big deal. By the way, is something going on with you? You seem to be in an oddly good mood. Then you must be seeing things.
本当か
Am I? Because I suspect you might be up to no good. I'm sorry if you're not looking at the screen and cannot see the names of the people who I'm voicing right now. I have no energy to differentiate these voices. I am so mad at Taku. Not that Taku. I'm not mad at Taku. I'm mad at Toa. I'm fine with Taku. Taku's doing good. If I'm right, then you better dial it back. Yeah, please. That night, I was lying on the sofa, wasting time like always. Listening to the TV's drone, I navigated to Roost's blog on my phone. So I scrolled through the new articles and name caught my eye. That's a real photograph of the strawberry, isn't it? Weird. I can hear Lucy crying. Can you hear Lucy crying in the background? Do you know about... No. I don't know about that word that I don't know how to say. I'm very suspicious of any words I don't know how to say because I'm just I haven't been nuts by chat yet, and I'm just waiting for the day that it comes. So every time there's a word in chat that I don't know, I'm scared to say it. Yeah, the posted artwork was unlike anything that had come before. Instead of modifying a flower to look like a wound, he had placed a single strawberry on top of white fabric, nothing more. For a moment I questioned whether this was really a Fraise piece, but then I recognized what it had in common with the rest. There was a half-inch incision on the surface of the berry, spread apart to reveal a sliver of the version side. Okay, thumbs up, please. Yes. In my view, this was a more direct message than any of the others had been. Why had he chosen to use fruit instead of flowers? Strawberry flowers, the little white ones. Strawberries have a meaning in flower language too. On a whim, I looked it up. Sure enough, there it was. You make me happy. Fraise knew I visited this blog, so maybe this was a message directed at me. A message from Weeklina, the artist Fraise, the flower sender. It's just past 3 a.m. Don't call Fraise at 3 a.m. challenge. You won't believe what happened. Grabbed a bottle of booze off the floor and brought it to my lips and took a swig. Should I change the title of the stream to that? I'm on my Japanese keyboard. see. Okay. Updated the title of the stream for no particular reason. Anyway, grabbed a bottle, bruised off the floor, brought it to my lips and took a swig. Loudly chugged the liquid fluid, then lowered the bottle. I needed to get as drunk as possible. Why? I already pre-gamed at Roost earlier, so by the time I pulled my coat on and left the room, I was unsteady on my feet. Why? I had no guarantee that it would happen tonight, nor any proof, but something in my gut told me it would. That's why I'm back at Roost.
もし俺が酔いつぶれたら、お前が介抱してくれる。
I had intentionally made that comment. As far as I could tell, Aquino was reaching his limit. If Flowers could no longer sate his hunger, then he would surely prowl the streets. Towa! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Looking for prey passing out in the gutter. Why are you going? Towa! Stop it! Stop! Stop! Stop it! Pressing a hand against the wall of his board, I passed through the waiting room and out of the building. Why? Pretty sure I knew how to lure Fraise out of hiding. Smirked to myself like a hunter setting a snare. Stop it! Should revisit the place where I passed out. Biting cold felt great against my flushed skin. Fucking goddamn it. The image was creative as a message of euphoria. Fraise was bound to show himself. It's originally just part of my fake out plan. I had gotten a little more drunk than I planned. At this pace, it was gonna take me a while to get to my destination. But I get going now if I want to make contact before dawn. I swear to God, though, I'm gonna kill him. In the right spot. Kidnapping would be hard with this many witnesses. Not many people out and about. The fact that that is meant to be like the kidnapping would be hard with as many witnesses is like a downside to going to that location. Should I just go straight to the alley? Is that what I'm meant to do? Can I go other places beforehand? I don't know. I don't know. Because I know that Toa's going through it right now, so I don't know if he can make it all the way, but... Well, to Central Park. The park was silent and devoid of human life. I passed a handful of people on the street on my way here, but none of them were who I was looking for. I couldn't sense anyone tailing me, but it was hard to say for sure. A lot of time had passed since Fraise's submission went up. Ick! Surely he was getting impatient by now. No point in speculating. I know where I need to go. Okay. Cool. Please run into someone who can help. As I staggered along the building walls down the street, someone tapped me on my shoulder from behind. Thank you! Hi, Igarashi. I don't remember who you are. Have I met you before? Well, you're looking a little unsteady. You okay? Yep. I just finished up my work, so I can help you get back to the clinic if you want. No need, I'm going somewhere else. In that condition, you sure? Well, be careful, Kotoa-san. It's cold today. Are you holding up, Toa-san? I'm fine. Sure you don't need me to help you walk?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Oh, well, don't overexert yourself. Well. Off we go! To get kidnapped on purpose, I guess. I fucking hate this bitch. While the night was still dark, I staggered drunkenly into an empty alley. Without a moment of hesitation, I laid myself down on the filthy ground. Why? If memory served, this was right around where I passed out last time. With the chill of the concrete at my back, I gazed up at the inky sky, then closed my eye. With my vision obscured, my other senses sharpened. Smell. I could smell something decaying, the reek of the sewer, the humid air. Hearing. I could hear the bustle of the city in the distance, the wail of ambulance sirens, the clink of cans as someone dug through a garbage bin. I started to dissociate until I was just a series of stimuli floating there, unattached to my physical form. Oddly enough, it was peaceful. Just waiting to get kidnapped. Then as my drunken brain struggled to function, I heard the sound of footsteps. I could feel the vibrations through the ground. Judging from the speed at which they were moving, someone was walking very carefully. Footsteps approached, then stopped short beside me. Caught a whiff of a familiar scent. Like absinthe, but slightly different. But I couldn't open my eye. After all, I was passed out drunk. I crouched down and opened the front of my coat. Then they quietly pushed my shirt up and I felt a faint sting of pain in my midsection. Did they cut me? Silence followed after that. I could feel them there right next to me. After a long pause, they moved once more. This time, something touched my cheek. Fingers grasped my chin, trying to force my mouth open. Since I was playing possum, I couldn't fight it. My mouth opened and a small amount of liquid trickled on the side. Don't! I almost swallowed it on reflex, but managed to stop myself instead holding the bit of liquid in my mouth. They grabbed my arm, put it around their shoulders, and attempted to hold me up. While they were distracted with that, I turned my head and spat out the liquid. They put an arm around my waist and started walking slowly as if they were just escorting me home. Since I was pretending to be unconscious, I let them drag me along. Did he actually have to get blackout drunk for this, or he could have just pretended and been in much safer condition? Whatever. Suddenly, I was flung down onto a soft surface. On the way here, I had opened my eye faintly to confirm what I already knew. This was the same condo from last time. I could hear someone breathing heavily over me. Something cold touched my cheek. Surely he knew, right? The room smelled strongly of that almost absent scent. Had to be his natural odor. Quietly, I opened my eye. Hello.
Kina-san.
Nice to see you, Ikina-san. There in the dimly lit room, I locked eyes with Ikina. Lying in the bed and he crawled up on top of me. Cool! Pressing a knife to my cheek. Also cool!
本当はずっと起きてたんでしょう。
お前だって分かってて連れてきたんだろ。
Spoke matter-of-factly like I hadn't even noticed the knife.
やりたきゃやれよ。
とは
もう耐えられないんじゃないのか。
Trembling, Ikina bit his lip and lowered the knife pressed to my cheek. Hello!
全部お見通しってことですか。
This is the situation I found myself in, I suppose?
分かりやすいからな、お前。俺が書くのは人が心の奥に秘めてる。
You pretentious motherfucker! His eyes shimmered in trepidation. Quietly, I looked back at him. I gazed deeply into his eyes, trying to read every tiny shift in emotion. If I could get him locked onto me, I could take control. Right now, he was looking at me like he was entranced. But this was no superpower, it was just a skill I picked up from my mother, the art of conversation and negotiation. I had next to no memory of my past, but I could vaguely remember her repeatedly teaching me how to talk to people. She described it as a way to get close to someone without misreading their intentions. According to her, the human heart was fragile. I need to sit up in my chair. God fucking I was probably only this good at it because I had inherited this talent from my mother. As far as I knew, she was adored by everyone around her. Though she probably never imagined I would use those same skills for something like this. You know what? Probably not.
ただの願望じゃない。絶対に叶えてはいけないように歪み切ってねじ曲がった願望だけを俺は書く。お前もあるんだろうな。花なんかじゃ満たされない何かが。吐き出せ。そうしたら書いてやる。
Paw? You're a dumb bitch. Kalina slumped to the shoulders weakly. The knife in his hand fell to the bed.
さあ、話せ。
俺は
Ah. This is what's happening now. Cool. I don't know what to do. Oh no, I did the tutorial so long ago.
それで
Do you like hurting people?
いえ
No, that's not it. I forgot what to do. How do you play the game again? I forgot. I forgot how to play the game. It's in the walkthrough. I don't want to use the walkthrough. I'll use the walkthrough after I play it through blind first time. But I'm guessing I'm trying to get up to that red line. I did the tutorial like over a month ago. When did I do the tutorial? Yep, like a month ago I did the tutorial. I don't remember what it was! But I think... Work him a little. Show affection. Show affection?
ポジティブ。なるほど。
You described it as caring for people, so I doubt you're only doing it to hurt them.
はい
Okay. Use inspiration to dig deeper or not is your choice. What's gone into you? That doesn't feel right. Is your house covered in plants because you're trying to distract yourself?
それは
Not exactly, it's also a hobby of mine. Positive play along, negative question him.
Negative.
Question him.
本当に
Really? Yes. Ah! His smoke is moving sluggishly and his color is dark and dreary.
そうだな。
Why did you come to Shinkomi? Did you figure you could achieve your goal here?
それは
Well... Positive.
ポジティブに。確かに。
I can't deny that the city tends to attract a certain type of person.
はい
Yes, that's what I thought. Oh! Say nothing. Forget it. Oh, wait. Let's just try this.
ポジティブに。なるほど。
はい
I don't think...
これは
それは
ポジティブ。
Play along with the plants thing.
そうか。
Now you've reached a point where you can't lie to yourself anymore. Yes, I'd say so. It's no use. Smoke seems pretty stable both in color and movement.
そうだな。
Why did you come to Shinkomi? Did you figure you could achieve your goal
そ
here?
れは
Well... Try just
ポジティブ
positive.
確かに
はい。
That's what I thought. One wrong move and it's over. Fluster him even more.
よし
One wrong move and it's over.
お前
But if you make one wrong move, it's over. You'll end up lying on the pavement yourself. I know that, I do, but I'm just so miserable.
この傷跡
This scar. What did Cleaner use for his art? What? He has scars there? This one?
フレーズ
What?
フレーズの意味は
What does phrase mean?
イチゴって意味なんです。
Ichigo. Gotta be more to it.
欲望の答えは
A true desire. Goddess of whimsy, wormwood. Flower language, scars, flowers. Scars?
傷興味がある
Does
の
it
か
interest you?
それは
Well, no. Gotta be more to it.
求めているものは
What do you really want? What does Queen use for his art? Flowers.
花
Oh! Oh! What?
花が好き本当に花が好きなのか
それは本当は
Talk to him, calm down. Cross it out. Gotta expose his secret. Okay. I did something. I'm doing it. Kind of, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking up, I don't know.
まだ足りない
待ってください。
What's happening? Huh? What? Huh?
気になるか
Are you interested in my scars?
はい。
Yes. Tease him. I should cut to the chase. Press him further. Positive.
ポジティブ
Are you into scars the same way I am? Well, what does that mean, Toa? Okay, fluster him more. Let's get into you. Don't hesitate. You can touch him if you want to. If it's you, I don't mind. Fluster him more. So maybe that? Touch him if you want to.
いいぜ
Yeah.
お前は
Do you want to give someone scars? Cut them. Hmm? Say it flat out. Bait him. Starting to slip. Feel like if I say it flat out, he'll retreat.
ネガティブに
Bait him?
トワさん。
Toa-san. Bait him further. Don't hold back.
それでいい
But no. One more push. Say nothing. You can do whatever you want.
ああ楽しませろよ
You can do whatever you want, whatever you like, anything. Oh god. Smoke is lighter and softer now. Which do you prefer, cutting or being cut? Say it plainly. He seems unsure. Big implications. Say it plainly.
ポジティブにああ
Definitely prefer cutting then. Thing. Dig a little deeper. Maybe both.
ああ面白い
What's happening?
言えよ。
Tell it to me straight out. Seems like he's expecting something from me. Answer.
ポジティブ。助けてやる。
I'll make your dream come true. Ah! I'm raising the white line, but the pink isn't going up. Guess I'll encourage him. Say nothing. What's gone into you is still hesitating. It all ends now. What's gone into you?
うん。傷跡。
Scar. Symbol of its desire is, symbol of its desire is flower language?
花言葉。花言葉には詳しいのか。
好きなので奥が深いですよね。
There's gotta be more to
こ
it.
の傷跡を
This scar. Symbol of its desire is.
「フレーズ」
いちご。
「傷を」 「花」「花が好き」
I feel like I'm not doing
「欲望の答えは
Is it just scars again?
傷」
Yes?
本当に興味があるのは傷。
Oh, I thought that was I thought that was too obvious, so I didn't pick it.
ああ、全部わかった。
Trigger warning for gore. Oh, cool.
それがお前の望みなんだな。
あ、そうです。その通り。
Trigger warning for gore. What? I did it.
俺が本当に欲しいものは花なんかじゃない。ただ花で代用していただけなんだ。俺は本当は人の肌につけられた傷が見たい。
Yikes.
正確には
Yabe.
中身が。でもそんなことはできないから、自分の腕を傷つけても見たけど、やっぱり物足りなくて。
I've found myself in a bit of a tricky situation here. Squinted his eyes as if he's enduring invisible pain, then he smiled faintly.
花は人みたいに抵抗しないのに、傷つければ体液を流してくれる。それがなんだか俺を受け入れてくれてるように感じて慰められた。花さえあればなんとかなる、そう思ってたのに、だんだん物足りなくなってきて、それに花を何度も潰してるうちに、なんだかかわいそうにもなってきて。
His hesitant gaze locked onto me.
不思議と人に対してはそう思わないんです。かわいそうって。
Huh?
でも人はすごく抵抗するから、なかなかいいようにできなくて、ずっとどうすればいいのかを考えてて、思いついたんです。切ってから手当てをする方法を。 それなら怪我をさせてもまだ許されるんじゃないかと思って。それにこの町にはデスマッチがあるから、怪我人が道端に転がっていてもそれほど気にしないでしょう。今度は周りの目が厳しくてとてもじゃないけどできません。だから俺はこの町に来たんです。治安が悪いって言ったらそれまでだけど、新興民は本土よりも俺と似たような人が多いんじゃないかって思ったから。
Clean up paused there to let out a breath, his brow tightly knitted.
人を傷つけるのは最小限にとどめて、あとは花で代用して、そうやって自分を騙しながらやってきたけど、
言ってた。
物足りなくて苦しくて、誰かを切れば切るほどどんどん欲求が膨れ上がって。
You know, I really wish Toa told someone where he was going. Really wish he sent a text message, at least or something, to Taku or Ray and just said, hey, in case I'm not home tomorrow, maybe this is where I am. Wish he'd done something like that. I think that would have been nice.
そんな時に偶然、トワさんが倒れているのを見つけて、切りつけてから手当てをしている時に見たんです。体中に残る傷跡を。全身が震えるほどのショックを受けて、その時に自分の欲望をはっきりと自覚しました。ああ、俺本当は心ゆくまで誰かを切ってみたいんだって。切ってその中身が見たいって。
俺をこの部屋に連れ込んだのもそのせいか。
Grimacing, he nodded.
はい。ただあの時は切る目的じゃなくて、トワさんの傷跡をもっと見たいと思ったんです。トワさんの傷、特に胸の真ん中にある大きな傷が。
Distracted by the memory, he swallowed. This is,
胸の傷が本当にすごくて、どうやったらこんな風になるんだろうって思って。
Where's... I'm just diffusing the situation. Do we all feel better now?
トワさんを解放した後、興奮が収まらなくて眠れなくて、すぐにトワさんが倒れていたあたりへ戻って聞き込みをしたんです。体中が傷だらけの人を知らないかって。あの時はトワさんの名前も知らなかったけど、ある人と知り合って、その人からトワさんのことを教えてもらってルーストにも行ったんです。
ある人。
それはすみません。
You can't tell me, huh? Guiltily he averted his eyes.
匿名の花の配達もわざとか。
はい、トワさんに近づくために。でもどうして俺だって分かったんですか？
花言葉だ。気持ちを込めすぎたな。
ああ正直気づいてほしいという気持ちもあったので。
He laughed bashfully.
それにお前が配達した花からアブさんの匂いがした。
アブさん？ヨモギか。
この部屋の匂い、そうだろ。
Hey now, and then we gotta go now. Thank you for great stream as always. Take care. See you next year. See you, someone. I'll miss you. Have a good year. Merry Christmas. I'm sorry. This is what you're leaving. This is your last memory of me for the year. Bye. おつなわ。I'll see you soon.
そうです。ヨモギは昔ばあちゃんが家で育てていて、なんとなく好きなんです。匂いを嗅ぐと落ち着くんですよね。だから香り袋を作って部屋のあちこちに置いてるんです。 もちろん育ててもいますし。でも匂いってそんなに移るものなんですね。自分では全然気がつかなかったです。うかつだったな。
And yet, for some reason, he was smiling.
俺、トワさんなら俺の気持ちを分かってくれるんじゃないかってずっと思ってました。人の傷の中身が見たいっていう妄想だけが膨らんでいって、今はもう自分でもどうすればいいのかわからないんです。
昔からそうだったのか。
いえ、ただ子供の頃にすごくショックを受け
Yeah,
たことがあって、
that's about right. Yeah, it's usually how this stuff
それ
works.
からだと思います。
ショック。
Yeah, just ask straight up what happened. Cool, Toa. Nice.
はっきりとは覚えてないんですけど、子供の頃
Oh, cool.
誰かをナイフで傷つけたんです。何度も何度も。すごく怖くて逃げ出したくて、でも傷から真っ赤な血が溢れるところはよく覚えていて、それが影響してるんじゃないかとは思います。
Once he was finished, Sukina took a deep breath and closed his eyes. He was clearly trying to get his emotions under control. His flushed cheeks and pursed lips betrayed the shame he felt. Meanwhile, I shot a quick glance around the room. The floor and table both was littered with flower petals, as was the bed, as if for decorative effect. That's very romantic.
やれよ。
Toa! At this, his eyes widened in surprise.
お前の願望は分かった。好きにしていい。
Don't make me do it.
父さん、
Stared at me in disbelief. Toa, don't make me. Don't. I didn't even read that line. Because I was so mad. I rolled up one of my sleeves, revealing a scarred flesh on my arm, and offered it to him. Hands shaking, he slowly picked up his knife and pointed the tip at me.
本当にいいんですか？
Hesitantly, he stopped the knife just before it touched my skin. My only response was a faint smile. Well, you know, this isn't even gonna do anything to help. I know it won't. He's just gonna do whatever he pleases. Then, summoning his resolve, he pressed the blade into my skin. Chiro cut across it. You know, I will do it anyway. Just once more. Just. Slowly, the line turned scarlet as beads of blood rushed to the surface. This is very horny. Mixed in with his heavy breathing, I could hear what sounded like a moan. Toa! I didn't even read that. I didn't even read it. As the cut stung, I donned a provocative sneer.
ほら。
Hold up. Fuck off. I thrust my arm out at him, goading him on further. But the first cut must have flipped a switch in him, because this time he sank the knife into me without hesitation. Deeper too. Sharp pain made me grunt. Unlike sex or violence, the pain of pierced flesh was especially vivid. It had been a while since I last felt it. Cool! Thrill set in, I laid my lips. TOA! So this is occurring now. Now there are two fresh cuts side by side. The blood from the second overtook that of the first. Coppery smell filled the room. The knife fell to the bed, leaving a big red stain on white sheets. Now it looked as though the petals were floating on top of a sea of blood.
父さん、父さん。
He called out to me desperately. As the aching pain rushed to my head, I spread the cut wider with my finger. Don't do that! I'm gonna lose it. Gonna lose it! There was so much blood it almost looked fake. A sliver of pale pink flesh was visible deep inside. Can someone please call Ray and Taku? Queen has swallowed, sore and swallowed hard. He wants it, yeah? Gazed the cut like it was a long lost lover. That's what I've been learning for. This is so much. What's the fucking... I don't even know what it's called. It's some kind of paraphilia. You know what it is. Gently took my bloody arm, spread the cut and grazed inside hungrily. Jesus Christ. Edo Gudo. It's extremely Edo. I can feel the Edo oozing off of it. Towa! Towa! I didn't even see! He's got his tongue out, you little bitch! I hate this boy. This boy sucks. I hate him. Meanwhile, I picked up the knife off the bed and slashed the back of his hand with no warning. Startled, he pulled his hand away and looked at me. Daring grin and licked blood from the blade. Tawa! That's unsanitary! He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's not listening to me. He's a fictional character in a visual novel. He can't hear me as much as I want him to.
俺にもやらせろよ。お前の中身。
とわ。
見せろ。
とわ。とわ。
とわさん。
St. Joseph's floodgates, so to speak.
待って。胸の傷、見せてください。
Don't take off your shirt, Toa. Don't do it. Don't take off your shirt. Don't take it off. There it goes! Lucy! You know what? Just cover the... Just cover the whole thing. Just... I'm gonna destroy Toa. This bitch thinks he's so clever. He's so pretentious and so edgy. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. I can uninstall the game and he's deleted forever. I hold his existence in the palm of my hands, and this is how he treats me. This is how he acts! Let's all just sit here in contemplation for a moment. Alright. Lucy, thank you for your help. Yeah, I still need your help, Lucy. I do. I need your presence, Lucy. Lucy, I need your presence. I need you here. I need you here. Can I get the real Lucy? She won't join me. The real Lucy would hate this right now. She hates when I yell. She hates when I yell so much. She would hate being in this room right now, but I need her. So I'm just gonna have this beautiful representation of Lucy. She's gonna stay with me here. And I'm just gonna think about my life choices that have led me to this moment on this stream today. Oh, I didn't even read this. He cut the shirt in half. He didn't even take it off. Cool. Doing so, he revealed my scar that ran straight down the center of my chest. He froze, paralyzed. I drew my bleeding arm to my chest and rubbed it back and forth right in front of it. This is the horniest non-sexual thing I've ever seen in my life. This is... The blink of fresh coat of pims and pain was applied to my raised scars. Why? Both breathing hard, and I could see. Oh, we've reached this point, huh? We've reached the point that this is at. We've reached this point, I see. There's no sex. Cool. It doesn't feel that way. Right now, I wasn't looking for the right pleasure of boring or regular sex. That boring shit. No one likes it. I'm not reading that. Neither of us said a word, but we both knew. You can grasp a knife and press the stitches below my clavicle. Yikes! Yikes! Yabbit! Yabbit! Single swift motion, he dragged it down towards my navel. Yep. Nice. Nice blush. Pain of the car was far more intense than the last. It shot through the center of my body, making me gasp for breath. What's he gonna tell Taku tomorrow? By the way, that slapping sound is me slapping my knee. Because I'm pissed. I'm curled up into a ball. I have my knees up. I have my knees up against my chest. That's why my knees are so accessible to me. What's he gonna tell Taku tomorrow? Just gonna like, hey Taku, you know. Now a new cut was bleeding parallel to my chest scar. Breathing heavily, Yukina tossed the knife away and ran both hands over my chest. Pressed his thumb to the thrust and sit in it slowly. I grimaced and groaned. It was agony. It really felt like he was ripping me apart. It felt like he was literally ripping me apart. That's because he is! I mean, look. God damn it! The pain converted the bone rattling pain into pleasure. Of course it did! Why wouldn't it? That sense was actually soothing. Why? Or directly into I don't mean to kink shame anybody. But this is a lot. This is straight up dangerous. There's a reason that the phrase is safe, sane, and consensual. Safe? This isn't. Sane? I don't know. Consensual, yes. But the other two, I don't know about that. The more passionate, the better. Cool. No, you don't. No, stop it. Cunt wasn't deep enough to see my organs, but it was still flesh normally hidden from sight. Yeah. His face with the kind of weird you would always turn out the experience struggled. I would let the living pressure able to breathe. Ew! The voice was in a trance, mama. Others. I'm just gonna actually, you know what? I'm just gonna we don't need to see it. We don't need to see it. I still have to see it, but I'm sparing you. I pressed the knife to his chest and dragged it down. Toa has a very large smile on his face right now. Iklina let out a small yelp and gritted his teeth. Single cut had formed on his otherwise fullest chest, crying tears of blood onto me. Sat up slightly and ran my tongue along this incision. Toa! Unsanitary! You can get, if he's sick at all. You know how easily blood transmits diseases. Start from the bottom and work my way. The taste of metal fill my mouth. Rasmus tiny looked at me and smiled, just still dripping fluid onto me. Around his face, pain and blood trembled through that great sheet. Am I narrating this well enough?
トワさんとお揃いですね。同じような後になるかな。
さあな。
Oh, jeez! You know, it's not... It's a very pretty image. The CG artists are very good at their job, you know. And, you know, it's a very beautiful image. I just wish I wasn't participating in whatever's happening right now. Ew. Although, that does make me think of the scene in Xena, Warrior Princess, where... Is it Gabrielle and Xena? Is it the two of them? Or was it two other ladies? I don't remember, but they both cut their hands open and they pressed them together and they squeezed and their mixed blood fell into a chalice or whatever, and I think it made a baby somehow? I don't remember. Ugh. Think you're gonna have a weird sweet pull baby from this? The old beneath the new. That was what we wanted. Ew. Our blood mixed with our bodies wet and warm. The intimate pain whispers that we were still alive. Ew. Blood kept pouring, enveloping our bodies in dim form.
トワさん。
Kalina took the knife and pressed it against my hand. The new car was one beneath the red fluid trailing just behind. Next I took the knife and cut right back. Just went together, we continued to go and show these bodies and in this pain.
トワさん。
Oh good! There's even a that's right. As my consciousness grew fuzzy from the pain and blood loss, I started to laugh. You're growing fuzzy for the blood loss? Go to a hospital! Every breath I took was always about go to a hospital. My fingers clenched as the sheets they brushed something, scattered petals. Grabbed a handful and sprinkled them over Kalina's back. They flushed down a few, slipped between us and landed at the blood, which quickly stained them red. Just like chunks of meat had been torn off of us. Jesus Christ! Laughing, I grabbed even more petals and scattered them over his back over and over. All the blood and petals and cuts we must have looked insane. Yes! Actually, yes, that's what I said. So, confirmation on the no sane thing. Don't do this. I will kink shame you all I like. I accepted insanity and returned with full force. My output was a work of art. Mixed other people's madness with my own, blended it, kneaded it, and painted it. In that sense, my art was always a group project made with other people's vomit and excreta. Ew. I never knew people's insides could be so beautiful. I always yearned to see it. You will want to show it to me, Tawa-san. Means the world to me. Thank you so much. You know, at least he's happy. Please be Ray Otaku. Please.
タクか
Thank you! Taku! Taku, save me!
終わった。迎えに来てくれ。場所は
Taku! Taku! Taku, come pick me up! After the iconic fork episode, I scraped together lost stories in my conscious mind, then with shaking fingers I was to call my cell phone. Luckily, Taku picked up, and 20 or 30 minutes later, he and Ray came running into Hikuina's condo. Thank God! Ray, Taku, come pick me up! Please yell at him. Please. I'm begging. Please yell at him. Went back to the clinic, but Hikuina was taken to a different facility at Taku no Kuchi medical office. Apparently, Taku made the call after he saw that my injuries were a lot worse than he was expecting. Cool. After cutting each other to shreds, Hikuina and I had lost a lot of blood, and if I'd waited any longer to pay the call, he said I might have died. From my perspective, this sort of thing happened all the time. I would interrogate my aunt model to learn their darkest wishes, and I would grant them. Most people were drawn to apply the euphoria modeling gig generally had some sort of unspeakable darkness buried inside. Birds of a feather flock together, as they say. If it meant that I was able to grant their wish, and they truly craved it from the bottom of their heart, I would respond to their email. That said, I rejected any desires pertaining directly to death. Not that I was afraid to die, but there was no coming back from it. And once I was dead, there's nothing left to look forward to. I could generally find out if someone's desire was the real deal by talking to them about it. Hell, that I could observe their emotional reactions through their smirk. If it wasn't the real deal, then I called the whole thing off on the spot. Thus far, I'd never made the wrong call. I would disagree. By making use of my conversational skills and their smirk, I could get a near-perfect read on people. This made them easy marks to manipulate. No one who modeled for me ever spoke of the euphoric episode to a third party. I only chose the ones who I knew wouldn't turn around and regret it later. That was why I often went a few months in between pieces. Why was I so committed to drawing people's dark desires? Well, for one thing, it interested me, and for another, I lived for the exact moment when my model's dream came true and that every trace of rationality melted away like butter. Cool. We all had a good time today. Sure was something. You're right. Ow! I slumped down in my chair weirdly and I hurt my back. I like crumpled in on myself and something in my back went, no, don't move that muscle like that, please. I'm paying for my sins. I had a good time today. That's the end of the commentary. Cool. Hang on, I want to see if I can show me the do I have a neat. All right, we're all done here. So, what did we learn today? What did we learn today? Don't be Toa, yeah? Yeah. Don't do what Toa does. Yeah. If you've ever wanted to see the absolute worst, just the worst decisions a person could ever make, then I think you've seen that here today. Well. Do you want to go back to my happy, cheerful angel screen? We all feeling happy and cheerful? We all feeling good about ourselves? Well, I think I'll play more. I probably will. I will not be playing the rest on stream for reasons. Many reasons. But one of the reasons is that you should play it yourself. If you're interested, you should play it. I didn't even put it in the description. I should have done that. I was going to do that and I didn't. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Yes, part of the reason I will not be continuing to play Zilla Damage on my channel is because of reasons. But also because you should play it yourself, because it's recent. It just came out like, well, it didn't just come out. It came out like a month ago, but it's very recent, and you should play it, support it, you know? Mary worked on it. It's pretty good. But I put the link to the game in the description, which I was going to do beforehand, and I forgot and only remembered just now. I'll probably play more at my own time and try and date Ray because I like Ray. And I just think, I don't know how the game's gonna go, but I just need some adults who have common sense to tell Toa to shut the fuck up. I just want to see that. I think that's what I would like to see. You know? But if you can do with like all the judges for the right word. Yes, I am aware of that. Which is, you know, I'll get through it. I'm prepared for it. Surprise gender dysphoria is what gets me fucked up. I know about gender dysphoria. On Ray's route. I'm prepared for it. I'm emotionally prepared, I think. And I want to see Ray. But anyway, I'm glad you joined me for this adventure. Thank you for joining me. I will be streaming a stream that is nothing like this. In 2 days, on the 21st, I will be playing Stardew Valley, and won't that be a change of pace? I'm actually thinking that maybe I'm gonna restart my Stardew Valley game because I prefer playing it on Switch. Ever since I started playing it again on PC, I was like, you know what, I like it on Switch better. Which may be a controversial opinion, I don't know. But I like playing it on Switch. So maybe I'll restart it and play on Switch. And that'd be fun. I haven't gotten very far in my game on this channel, so I don't think anyone will miss the like 15 parsnips that I planted. It's like, no. What about those parsnips we grew so attached to them? You didn't grow attached to them. You didn't grow attached to shit. Good restart. And yeah, and then on Thursday I have my Christmas stream. I'm gonna do a variety stream. I have a few things in mind that I'm gonna do, and I might just, it's gonna be a combination of Vizatsudan, maybe a little bit of gaming, and maybe a little bit of, you know what, I'm not gonna spoil it, it's a secret, but there's something exciting happening, so you should come. But anyway, thank you for joining me today on Slow Damage as I scream at Toa. This was essentially 3 hours of me screaming at Toa to stop, because he needs to stop. Thank you for coming, Mary. Thank you to anyone who came. I need to do the call to action because I keep forgetting. Please like the video, please leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the notification bell. I don't know. Tell your friends about it. Is there anything else? Don't follow me on Twitter. That's dying. I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. But thank you so much for coming. I will see you on... I already forgot what day it was. I will see you on Wednesday. Let's all... And I'm gonna go lie down. I'm gonna lie down. And I'm going to listen to AKB48 and cleanse myself. And cleanse myself of all the Eroguro. And just be... Just be. Be at peace. And I will know in my heart that I am not Toa, and I do not make stupid decisions as bad as he does. You know, I think that's the lesson of today. You may be stupid, but you're not as stupid as Toa. And we can all relish in that. You can all give yourself a pat on the back. Thank you for watching. Atsunawa! Bye!